This is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26. Even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. Right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS to do well. Peace, love, hope, and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. We Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah has placed you at. Shalom to you, Akim, out there risking your life and your freedom to preach this gospel and this good news via highways and byways or via the internet. Shalom to you. Shalom to you, Israelites, and made like the members of the other nation, but your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And if your spirit can receive it, you're an Israelite. So shalom to you, shalom to you sincere out there, you few women, and shalom to you few children as well. All right. I'm the brother Micah from the tribe of Judah 144, coming to you again with another quick lesson. Aparat, which means Lord willing, you receive some edification from it. Okay. Today's lesson is just going to be based about, all these people, all these Israelites. You have so many of them, billions on top of billions of Israelites that exist in this world. But not the knowledge wasn't given to all of them. It was only given to a selected few. All right. Many are called, few are chosen. All right. And we have the most beautiful scale of knowledge in the universe, the planet. All right. I don't care about anything else, any type of knowledge that exists. If it's not about the knowledge, the wisdom, knowledge, power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, you have things that's beneficial and can help you, but nothing will surpass the knowledge that was given, that was just put back on the earth now. The true knowledge, all right? The names, first and foremost, the names of Yahweh, who the world English calls God, all right? Bahashem, which means in the name, Yahweh Shah, who the world English calls, Jesus Christ, all right? But you have to know, having those names is power. All right. There's power behind those names. All right. We have been invited, man, to something that words can't even, man, what the Most High has, ready and stored up for his saints, man. Words can't even fathom. All right. We have been invited to the most beautiful amount of knowledge given. All right, it wasn't given to our grandparents. It wasn't given to the generations. It's this particular generation received. The individuals in this generation, we receive the true knowledge, the knowledge that we always been waiting for. All right. So you don't take it for granted. All right, because think about how many Israelites will want to truly, if they knew what we know, think about how many of them would really take this knowledge and run with it. All right. Knowing what we know, we have an advantage. We know how to maneuver. We know how to, breathe. We know how to really live. We're not living on this side, but we know how to get through our daily life. All right. We have that true knowledge. Like I say, even the mysteries which have been hid from ages and from generations. All right. Now it's manifesting, it's put back on the earth. Right. You don't take it for granted. It's a very scary thing to have it, and then you lose it, and I always pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, keep the spirit on the Akim, the sincere Akim, to keep enduring and keep going, myself as well. All right, and I'm gonna end it off with this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. Right, verse 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. All right. Verse 10. The disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou in parables? All right. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. Every Israelite wasn't given. They had the opportunity to know, but they rejected the true knowledge. All right. As I sit outside sometimes, my days off from not being at the plantation, I see so many different Israelites walk by, whole conversations with them. I just be like, always in my mind, Thawadi, how about Shemal Shah for giving me the truth now? Because there's so many people that just walk around and not knowing what's going on. All right. That's why we can't take this truth for granted. What we have should cherish this. All right. Cherish this more than anything. Okay. Verse 12. But for whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whatsoever have not, for him shall be taken away, even that he have. Verse 13. Therefore speak I to you thee in parables, because they see and see not, and hear they hear not, neither do they understand. All right, they see the things that's happening, they can hear it, but they lack that intellect. You know, the Most High hasn't opened up their minds or their eyes to see, and for us to see and hear and know what's going on, we're blessed each and every day. Like, you know, you have people talk about, you know, they bless, you know. Now the true blessings come from the knowledge and the wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. Verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elisha, which saith, by hearing you shall hear and shall not understand. Seeing it. Verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes that they have closed, lest at any time they shall see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their minds, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. Okay? But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. All right? We are blessed for what we know. Okay? And I'm ended off verse 17. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. All right? You have many men, you know, that want to be invited, you know, to what it is that's to come. All right? But you have to know that out of all the Israelites that exist in the world, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua chose to give you that knowledge. Right? So he must have found something very special in you, because it's so many. From entertainers, average Joe, the ones that's locked up, the ones that's free, work, whatever. Everybody wasn't given the true knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You have a lot of our people that despise the knowledge. But you know, the beautiful thing about it is we know what's to come. A lot of these people are just going to be like sheep. They're just going to fall into line and don't know anything and willing to go for anything. You know, Yahweh Shah spoke in parables, because if you got it, you got it. If you got it, because your mind was open. You know, that's why before I end, you think about individuals. I'll take you to an example. When you think about a character like the Riddler, you know, you even had people, Commissioner Gordon couldn't understand what it was. But, you know, for some reason, Batman was able to interpret it because he had that knowledge, you know. He was the only one that was able to understand the parables and the things that what the Riddler was saying, okay? Because, it's, you know, he had knowledge, you know? That's why you have an average Israelite that reads the Bible, they don't have that understanding because the Lord has blocked their mind, all right? And that's very scary. But we are blessed. We are blessed without measure, okay? To have what we have, to know what we know, man, I can go on and on and on and on, but I'm not going to really, because, you know, the point has been proven. But, you know, cherish what you have. Cherish, you have a lot of brothers out here cherish, you know, all types of worldly things. You feel me? But truly, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that's the true thing to cherish, because that abides forever. These things we see as temporal, all right? Very temporal, okay? So we are blessed we are blessed without measure, man. Just having the names, man, words can't even fathom, you know, how blessed we are. You know, so don't take what you have for granted. Utilize it, all right? Okay? So call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS that do rule well. Peace, love, hope, and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered across the four corners of the earth, or Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has placed you at, right? Far in this lesson, just remember, all the Israelites that exist in this world, we were chosen and given the true knowledge, all right? We understand the parables, okay? So do not take this truth for granted, because it could be here today and you can lose it tomorrow, right? We've seen plenty of examples like that, all right? This truth is, it's no amount of money that can compare to this truth. Nothing. All right. It is that valuable and that precious. All right. So with that being said, shalom.